Edlington in South Yorkshire is a pit village which typifies the heart of the Yorkshire coalfield. The village, which has a population of 13,000, has grown up around the Yorkshire Main colliery, and the pit is the biggest provider of work here. From the start, Edlington miners have supported the strike solidly. Until 2 weeks ago, only 8 out of 1,500 had crossed the picket line and gone back to work. And since the breakdown of talks between the NUM and the Coal Board, that number has risen only to 14. But there are reasons why it's been possible to maintain such strong support for the strike. The community in Edlington has been pulling together to ease some of the hardship caused by 9 months without work. Mary Young is the leader of the Edlington Women's Action Committee, one of a number of groups working to help the miners and their families.
Could I have the rolls for the miners, please, love?
Among the most vital things Mary Young's committee has done is persuade local shops to contribute food. The food goes to producing cooked meals for the miners, which are served 3 days a week at the local community centre. For many of the strikers, those are the only hot meals they eat. And Mrs. Young is also now collecting money and toys for a children's Christmas party. Miners and their families benefit in other ways too. Parcels containing essential non-perishable food are made up and distributed. Each home receives one at least every 3 weeks. Despite everything, though, times are still hard for the miners in Edlington. Kim Hewitt is married to a striking miner. They have a 14-month-old son, Ryan. Their income has slumped. The Hewitts now spend only £12 a fortnight on food for the family.
It's £2.18, please.
But for all the hardship, Mrs. Hewitt believes that her husband, Steve, is right to stay on strike. It's Steve Hewitt's father, Frank, who perhaps best exemplifies the Hewitts' mood. As a miner in his 50s, he'd gain a lot by going back, for he might easily qualify for generous early retirement payments. But he stays out, convinced that the strike must be won and confident that under its present leadership, it will be.
Well, I'm 100% back at strike, and I think we're going to win it. And I'm 100% back at our leader, Arthur Scargill. I think he's doing a fine job. We know he's under a lot of pressure at the moment, and the government is doing their best to defeat him. But if we keep on backing him, eventually we're going to win. If it takes another 9 months, we'll win it.
So the Hewitt family is going to fight it out.